YouTubers, how is everyone doing tonight? Doing a little bit differently out here in the Wildcat Lounge. I've been smoking this cigar. It is a Camacho Triple Maduro. Love this brand. Triple Maduro. Been smoking it here for a few minutes. I've already done one video that was garbage, so I threw it out. It hit the cutting room floor. So we're going to try it again. But these are the Camachos. I really enjoyed it. It's been in my humidor, so it's kind of canoeing there a little bit. Not really burning as well as I would have hoped. But that's okay. It's still pretty good. Tonight I'm drinking with it some Four Roses bourbon. It's my favorite bourbon. It's got kind of a sweet taste to it. But I really, really like it. One night I was going in to buy some, and they were out of, I went in to buy some Woodford Reserve because I like it too. And they were out of it, and they had the Four Roses marked way down. And so I asked the guy, I said, what about the Four Roses? He said, some people like it. So I said, you know what? I'll try it. Boy, am I glad I did. I really like Four Roses. I do like, around here in Kentucky, we're kind of known for our bourbon, and I do like the Woodford Reserve, and I like the Maker's Mark. It's probably my third of the top three of my top three bourbons. I've tried some of my brother's Blanton bourbon. I like that too. But the Four Roses for me is my favorite. It might even be the cheapest of all four of those. It's got kind of a sweet taste to it. But just wanted to smoke a cigar tonight. Next 3 Thursdays here in January, I'm going to call it my Cigar Thursday. I want to encourage you guys maybe to join me in that. Just break out a cigar that you like and talk about a little bit about it. I like the Triple Maduro. The Triple Maduro is because the wrapper and the filler is all Maduro. And so thus making it Triple Maduro. Even Layla likes it. So, but one of the things I was doing tonight is went home for Christmas and the holidays, and went into my mom showed us a bag that my dad had full of his knives, and I've been wanting to get one of his knives, so I kind of chose one. Need some cleaning there, and what I've done is I've begun to start to clean it. I don't know what kind this is. Maybe you guys, by looking at that insignia there, you can tell me what kind that is. I don't know. I don't know if it's an expensive knife, a cheap knife, but to me, that doesn't really matter. I'm not going to sell them anyway. This is a knife I remember my dad carrying in his pocket, and even when you open up the blades here, you can kind of see his workmanship and the sharpening of it, and it just really, really reminds me of my dad. And so I'm going to hang on to this knife. I got this one, and I also got this one here. I think this is a bluegrass knife. You can kind of see it there on the end. It's kind of rusted over. And I've been cleaning it using just some solvent from the bore cleaner that I use on my Glock that I have to clean it. And so I think it's doing a good job. It seems like a lot of rust is falling off of it, so I guess that's a good thing. So I that's what I'm using to clean it. These were cigars that my brother and he gifted me this, and we smoked them on our cruise last year. He had a whole bunch of them, but this was one of the ones that he had gotten just for the cruise, and one that we kind of enjoyed smoking. The cruise was also when I was introduced to the pipe. I bought my first. I've told you the story. I did pipes many years ago, but hadn't done it for probably 10 or plus years since, and recently went back to them, and just to really enjoy the cigar. The Maduro has kind of I guess it's kind of a medium body. One that you can't really huff it down, but you can just enjoy it. Sit back and just enjoy it, but I really like the triple Maduros. And another drink I like to have with my cigars is cognac. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but try it sometime. It's pretty cool. Is you just dip the end of it into your cognac, or I've even done bourbon, and then let it out and let it completely dry, and then light it, and you can taste that bourbon as you draw it through. It's pretty sweet, pretty nice, and but I've done that a lot, and it's really kind of a nice little flavor to the cigars. I don't know if you guys, as far as the guillotines, I use the guillotine blade that is sharp on both blades. Sometimes when you just get the one that's sharp on the one blade, it's two cutting edges, I guess you could say. The ones that have just one cutting edge sometimes pinches the cigar. So I find these kind of work the best. It has the two cutting edges on it. And so that's those are the ones I use. I've used the other ones before. Sometimes when I've forgot to bring one of my double blades, and then you go out and buy them. Sometimes the single blade is easier to find. And so sometimes you have to do what you can, right? So on Thursdays, for the next rest of this month, I'm going to do a Thursday night cigar. I want you guys to join me in it. Pull your cigars out. Tell me just a little bit about your cigars for a Thursday cigar, and put that on there, Thursday night cigar, and that way I can make sure to look at them. I think it's kind of a neat thing. A lot of us out here are cigar smokers as well, and so it's kind of a good thing to kind of get back to, for me anyway, to get back to the basics, back to the thing that maybe got me smoking anything was cigars. And when I was in college or high school even, I tried the dipping, but not a good thing for me. I'll tell you a story about that, maybe some other time. But it really turned me off to dipping quickly. But so I've been sitting out here cleaning, fiddling with the knife, smoking this great cigar, relaxing in the Wildcat Lounge, drinking some excellent bourbon. So life right now is pretty darn good. Been watching some good videos today. Really enjoy watching the videos. Just love seeing you guys and all the different tobacco reviews and just life stories and things like that. I want to say to Jay Diggs, I hope you get to feeling better. Just seems like he's had a really bummer of a day. I have a little bit of the joint pain that he has, but nothing what he was talking about. So, brother, I hope you get to feeling better, and just know that a lot of us out here are pushing with you and hoping that you get to push through some of that pain. I don't know what it is to live with what you're living with, but I do understand joint pain. My mom has rheumatoid arthritis. I think it's probably inevitable for me. I've been trying to hold it off, but joint pain is not fun. It is debilitating, and I think if you've never had it, you don't really understand it. So, Jay, I just hope you hear all of us say to you, man, just hang in there. Like you said, rejoice in those days. It's not so bad. I have found going to a chiropractor has helped me tremendously in some of the deep tissue massages that they give. This lady that I go to, she really gets on it and really gets down into the joints and kind of keeps them loose. That may not be for everybody, but it is something that does help me. Had great weather. Winters are just bad on my joints, period. So I need to move to a warm climate. I'm trying to get my wife to move to the Caribbean, but that's not going to happen. At least right now. But it's a great cigar. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great evening. Blow some cigar rings in the air this evening, or some pipe rings, smoke rings, and but above all, my friends, be blessed. I'll talk to you soon.